Hello everyone and welcome back to Conquest, where today it's time for another challenge. And the challenge I'm thinking of, well, let's take a look over here in the tech tree. We got all of these cool advanced turrets, but I don't think we need them. I think all we need is this guy. I'm gonna go capture a high threat sector with only duos as the defense. No units, no extra turrets, no nothing. Just duos. Gonna bring the big core, launch them from 49 over on this new section of the map that we opened up. There's a lot of high threat sector bases over here, so I can actually do entertaining challenges instead of fighting 15 waves of 2 daggers apiece over here in the low threat areas. But I'll figure out something to do with those low threat sectors soon. But for now, 196, only duos. Let's go. There's 35 waves here, and I'm getting a bit worried. Okay, well, it looks like we got power sorted. Before we do anything, let's, there's a base there. Cool. Anyway, let's get our export hub going. Okay, we got resources. Let's go find, actually, before I start building anything, let's go find the enemy spawn point, because that might be important. Okay, we got one right here, in this little cubby corner. So it looks like I can wall off like here. Well, you know the drill, standard start. Okay, standard start is done. As per usual, we got our little polys here. They're following me. Got our RTGs, got our booster, and we're good. Okay, let's start getting basic resources first, or should we go put some turrets up? I guess we can go put some turrets up to see how well they'll do. So what can you actually use to ammo these? Copper, graphite, and silicon. So I'm probably going to end up using silicon at the end, but for now I guess I can just use copper, because there's a nice vein of it right here. And then to power this for now, I'm just going to throw down a couple of these, and then we can do like this. And then they should target the duos, which are chilling right there. Hopefully they'll be able to take out the first couple of waves. And another thing that I'm probably going to do here in the meantime is I'm going to get more Plastanium or more glass, because those are the two that I'm not making 2,000 of, which is the launch output of our export hub. So I need to get those up to 2,000. Okay, here we go. Let's watch these guys. Okay, the fact that they did that much damage to the wall is concerning. Okay, that should hold for 5 waves, and then it'll fall, and then I'll be dead. Okay, I'm thinking I might try to do Plastanium here. I'm not sure if there's any black sand, because this all looks like stone to me. And we also could use spores, because there is a lot of water here, so that could work. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to use spore pods to get our oil. Well, that's okay. First off, let's get some power. I'm thinking we just use kind of this section here, because there's a lot of good heat over here. So let's just use this. And we ran out of silicon. We still are getting imports, right? Not a lot. Why are we only getting 3,000 though? That's the real problem. Because I might just try to go launch more resources over there and then see what happens if we survive. You're telling me that 6 duos, I'll survive the entire time? Okay, that makes absolutely no sense. But let's launch some more resources over just to see what happens. Okay, but let's check. How much are we getting now? 1,000. Okay, there we go. That's better. Anyway, back to making power. Okay, so that's 25,000 power. I'm going to consider that to be good enough for now, because silicon, well, we're using it to build polys, and we're using it to build these, and we're down to 80 now. So let's just take a pause break on that. Next up on the list, I think, is to start getting our ammo factory going for the duos. We need to make silicon. Now, also, the thing about this, there's a lot of heat here, so we can use the heat to boost the silicon crucible. 101% increase if you have full heat, which we can get right here. Yeah, they're going to get through that eventually. Okay. Boom. So, this is running at 200% efficiency, so we're going to need a bit more than 4 sand a second. So we're going to have to do some sand mining, and the only place to find sand is down here, which we've walled off. But I built it right next to this, which you can make into sand with some of the pulverizers. So we're going to do that. You know what? Why don't we just build an extra power up here, and then we can just link them together. Okay, so if this is running at 200% efficiency, that means we need 8 sand a second. I think that's how that works. We got our 8 sand a second. Okay, now we just need pyrite. And pyrite is kind of annoying. That should be good. Okay, and that is going to make a lot of silicon. I think that's going to make almost 11 per second. That is like an entire titanium line. So we're just going to use plastanium. Oh yeah, see, they got through already. Oh god. No, the core. Oh no! I'm not going to lose already, am I? Hold on. I have a plan. I can only use duos, so we're only going to use duos. Stop, 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 stop. Shooting the core. Holy! Yep, let's get them to repair, assist me again. We need to upgrade our defenses now. Yeah, this is what I get for ignoring them. Back to the old days of ignoring defenses, huh? There's more enemies. Oh god. Okay, let's do this. Just to be sure that I don't be stupid again, we're gonna do this. Yep, I know. Don't look. It's ugly, but it's gonna work. As a precaution. There we go. That's our precaution. Hopefully now the enemies that are currently marching to my core decide to shoot those instead. Yep, there they are. Okay, we're gonna let them go. Hopefully they'll all die. I'm just not gonna pay attention. I'll put these guys on rebuild in a second here. But for now, let's get this fixed. And now let's try to plan this out in a good way. Oh my god, the wave's about here. I need to focus up. There we go, we're getting ammoed up. Incredibly slowly, but it is getting ammo. I think I'm going to have to do some splitters and have the ammo go into multiple sections because, yeah. Oh god. Hey, that's pretty effective, to be honest. Okay, so then we got ammo going into this side and ammo going into this side. So yes, this router chain is absolutely terrible. You should never do this. But honestly, I don't know how I would be able to have the mend projectors reaching the front wall if I didn't use routers, because I need this to be compact, you know? Alright, let's see how they hold up. Nice, dude. That's pretty good, actually. Okay. And then this will get water as well. Okay. Solid. And then what we can also do with the silicon here is we can run a overdrive dome. Problem with this, we need to get phase fabric, and there isn't any titanium on this map. Yeah, there isn't any thorium on this map, guys. I definitely didn't say that wrong. We need thorium. How are we going to get thorium? And it involves this beautiful substance over here called scrap. Look at all that thorium that we have. Wow! And there's our phase weaver. So let's run this down. Okay, they're holding strong. Nice. Okay, so we got our phase weaver weaving phase now. I think we're going to need to get extra sand for this system because this thing eats sand for breakfast. So let's go grab a little bit of extra sand up here from some scrap. And there's our extra sand coming in. We should be making enough phase fabric to sustain this thing forever. Alright, so now this thing is super boosted, water cooled, and silicon ammo. If I had cryo fluid, it'd be slightly better, but I need the titanium, so. How fast do these fire now? Wow. Yeah, quite. Okay, so there's the light. It goes to about here-ish before it's dim, and then if I add a boost, it gets bigger. Yeah, see, now it's up to like here. So yeah, we got big boy lights over here. So this should probably hold. I don't think anything's getting through those duos, dude. Those duos are souped up. I guess we can make some plastanium now. We got spore grass over here too. We're gonna have to get a lot of water over there. That's 1,000 water a second. I think that'll do. Do these things have a maximum throughput? Yeah, I literally think they have a maximum throughput. I literally can't move that much. Okay, we literally have 2 water lines running at 544. Okay, so I didn't even know that water could be, or the throughput of these could be capped out, but here we are. Right, no, this is 1. So we make 1 per second. Each oil press takes 3 per second. So we need 3 for 1 oil press. How much oil do you need for a Plastanium compressor? You need 15, so that's enough for 3 Plastanium compressors. Let's see how that goes. And then, of course, we need to power this, so we can grab a search tower and do that. Okay, well, there's oil. Okay, here's the next water line's worth of oil. And there we go. Now we're getting a whole bunch more oil. Nice. Man, if America knew how to do this, they wouldn't have to invade people. Okay, let's grab our blueprint that we used so long ago. Okay, so now those are all oiled up. Power, we can just grab from here. We might as well throw down a couple extra power nodes whenever we can, you know? And now we need 10 titanium per second. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're making 8 here. Okay, let's try to find a nice tinier vein of titanium just to grab 2 from. So that's 4. So if we actually, let's just use this, but then we split it. And boom. Okay, so that should go 2. Polys, I swear I'm going to murder every single one of you. So that's now splitting off, so that should be 10. That's perfect. We can leave this. How much does this actually make? That makes 1 per second, so we can use 1 launch pad. But just to be sure, I'm going to throw down a second one. And we can send this to Salt Flats. Okay, there's our first one of the 3 of these I should be making. Let's just do this. And that. Okay, there's an extra one. Let's do the exact same thing again. And 7. Okay, that's those ones done. And there we go. Oil in that one as well. That's 15. And we have 18 of these, so we can throw down 3 more. We just need to get a little bit more titanium, also known as 6 more titanium, which I believe we can get from here. And we only need 1 launch pad. Because it's only 6. Polys, get out of the way! There we go. We are getting all of that. Perfect. Still making profit on oil. That's 18 Plastanium compressors. That means 18 Plastanium a second. How much power do we have? 28k. We got 10 waves to go. You know what that means? I'm going to do the thing that I thought I'd never do. I'm going to boost every single factory in here. And it's going to be very power intensive. But that's fine, because we got power. So let's do this. You, get you, we need to get you, get you guys. We get you. We need to get you. You. I said you about 18,000 times, but I think that should be it. Okay, let's check. Are we running low on anything? Are any of these not producing? Alright, I think we're running into line merging problems. Let's start adding routers to merge the lines together. Alright, so how are we doing on oil? Oh god. Water. We're not getting water. Okay, that's not good. We're gonna have to get more water down here. How are we gonna go about doing that? I know, we'll just run another pump. Oh! Man, it's been a long time since I built a janky factory like this. Kind of fun. You know, one of these days I'm gonna get mad and I'm gonna blow all of my polys up. It's gonna happen. I'm just letting y'all know. It's happening soon. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. That should be good. We shouldn't be out of oil now. Yep, we're good. So we're making a lot. So we used to be making 18, so whatever 18 times 1.5 would be. So we're making 27 per second. So if we multiply that by 60, we should be making about 1620. That's pretty good, you know. I think that's on par with our other one. Actually, let's go look. 1.5k a minute? Sweet. How is our like big 221 factor doing? 1.3. Wow, this is actually better. Alright, well, we got about 7 waves. Alright, so I may or may not have rebound the pan view on accident, so had to go rebind that, but I figured it out. So I'm just gonna sit here and watch these all get obliterated for the next 5 waves, and yeah, here we go. Ta-da! Sector captured. I didn't even see it because I was in HUD display off mode. Anyway, would I recommend using duos as your main line of defense? No. Mostly because their range isn't that good, and ammo supply is very difficult in rows like this because you either have to use red or chains or you have to do snakes. I don't even know if you can do snakes anymore. And also, another problem with them, they can only target one thing at a time. There's no fragmentation. So if you got like a whole bunch of like tier 3 or tier 4 units, you're just going to get smoked because they'll take like 2 or 3 of them out in a quick manner, but the other 4 will get through. That's a problem with them, but hey, they're pretty good, to be honest. I was very surprised at how they held up against this. I mean, there wasn't any guardians or anything. That would have been interesting to see, but yeah, well, that's just the luck of the sectors, I guess. Now that that's done, we can get our 1.4 thousand Plastanium. We can get that labeled with Plastanium. We can launch that over to Salt Flats, which it already is. And now that means we are importing 2.7K. So the only thing that is below what I want to be getting is glass. So next time, maybe we can go speedrun 19, make a glass factory, and then we'll probably have some time left over to do some other things. Not sure though. Well, that's all for me today. I'm going to go sit in this duo turret and shoot it because it's fun. Goodbye.